Let's start with your most popular video. I spent 24 hours in the world's most realistic fat suit.
That sounds like forever ago. That video, wow.
Yeah, almost 10 million views, right?
Yeah. During that time, the big video was the muscle suit videos. Like those were coming out a lot. Like a lot of people in my niche were doing like muscle suit prank, 24 hours in the muscle suit. And I was like, okay, well, I want to do something like with some sort of a suit on, but go a different route completely.
Yeah.
And I think there's like just a big kind of interest in just like, what is life like when you're overweight? Like, are you socially accepted? Like what's the difference? So I kind of wanted to put myself in those shoes and kind of just do like the opposite of what everyone was doing. And then once I did that and it kind of like really hit, then you saw other people start to do the fat suits. So I think I look at like a lot of my videos where it's like, what are people doing? Like what about that is working and how can I twist that to make it a little bit different?
Yeah, I mean, that's a great strategy. The classic yoink and twist, some would say. Yeah, I mean, no, I mean, you're absolutely right. That is like the correct way to go about doing it.
So that was the idea. Now I'm just curious more like on the thumbnail, right? Let's study the thumbnail, right? Because that has been replicated so many times by now, right? Like
too well replicated. Yeah, I would say.
Some, and we'll pop them up.
Yeah.
I'm curious how you came up with that thumbnail, right?
Honestly, I mean, I feel like now if I made this video, I could give you a proper answer.
Okay.
I couldn't give you the answer as to why I did that during the time. I didn't really feel like I fully knew what I was doing back then. But I mean, I just think it's very clear. Like I'm holding the suit and then it's on me now. And I think just like with the arrow, you typically look from a thumbnail left to right. So I think you just like your eyes just visually, it goes with your eye movement. And then the realistic fat suit at the top. And I think just like the red t-shirt, it grabs you.
Did you ever thumbnail change or?
No.
That was
No, I remember putting that video out. And typically with my videos, even now, I have like I'll usually hit this many views in the first hour or like the first 8 hours and stuff. And back then, I was like looking at this video go and I was like, holy shit. Like it was going like crazy. Like usually it'd be like, in the first 2 hours, it'd be like 50,000, 60,000 views. And this one was like over 250,000.
Oh, wow. Holy.
Yeah. And I remember I was on a road trip during this. It was coming out and I was like, this is just like wild how it was happening. It was really cool.
Wow, it's crazy. For 10 million views, that one single video, how much did it bring in?
I have no idea. I don't look at that. I can pull it up. Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be super interesting.
Yeah. Put your bets in now.
Okay, yeah. So for 17 minutes fitness, I'd say let's go with 100K.
I'm gonna go with 80. I'm gonna go 83,500.
Oh, I think you guys are both so wrong.
Oh, it's gonna be like 160, isn't it?
No less,
way.
Maybe.
I think way less. 22,000.
Oh, what?
Wow.
Yeah.
It's a $2 RPM.
That is way less than I expected.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
RPM 234.
Wow, really? How many ads do you have in this video?
I have no idea. I think that's what I just pressed like YouTube picks. Yeah.
Okay, well that might be why.
Yeah, it's crazy because like some of the other videos I posted even within the past month have made more than that one.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
What's your RPM in general?
I have no idea, man. I'm not that.
Oh yeah, true.
Yeah, I'm just like in terms of the only analytics I truly look at are just my views, my CTR, and my average view duration.
So
I let him look at the other stuff.
Yeah.
That's your goal. So yeah, talking about thumbnails, there's another great thumbnail recently that you guys worked together, which is the I tried ban energy drinks.
Yeah.
Maybe you can talk about that one. Well, also Vex, since you worked on it.
I mean, I originally was kind of like, oh, I don't know about this because I've always learned that like brand recognition, make sure like I'm visually like in the thumbnail, you can easily see me, like eye contact's important, or just seeing my facial expressions like super important. So I was kind of like, oh, I don't know. And I even messaged Vex and I was like, yo, do you think I should put an option in there like with me in focus? And he's like, no, don't. He's like, this is like, this format is like known to work. And then, yeah, clearly it worked.
Yeah, I mean, the only thing I'd change here is like, instead of like the death surge, like maybe we get like a messed up looking like Red Bull, like that. So we were talking about that with the Ryan Trahan thumbnail last night. I think that'd be interesting. But yeah, I'm a big fan of this thumbnail. So it does a bunch of things really well. So it still keeps your brand recognition for diehard viewers because even if you're blurred, I can see like, oh, that's Will. Like you have very distinct like face, you have like distinct haircut.
Yeah.
It's been the same for like ever. So in that case, it's really easy for the like normal guys that watch your content to be like, oh, that's good. So your core audience like gets served really well. And then outside of that, it's also really interesting because it brings a lot of attention to the elements that we want to be in focus, which is the band, energy drink with like Death Surge. There's like really good branding, really interesting. And then we also tap into that format that Ryan Trahan popularized, who I guess you're like pretty kind of similar to in terms of like execution of videos with the 1-star, 5-star. In this case, like we could do like the half-star, like didn't sleep for 3 days, which I think is your copy. I had something different, which works really well. And then we have the product banned, where if like at one point in time when you went to like buy like Jack 3D supplement, like they had like a little banner which like this product has been banned, that was under it. So I think that works really well where we get the, so that's the mock-up I had, which was originally was be like you holding a jacked tub, which is like, I mean, it is a banned energy drink and it does make sense in like the more hardcore communities, but like why is that banned? And then I had on there like it's steroids product banned, but as you can see, like a lot of those design elements still like went through to the kind of like final image, which I think works really well. It works really well in the tech niche, which is something I look at a lot. Marquise Brownlee and Mr. Who's the Boss really like nails this, where it's like they want you to look at the thing that they're holding up, which is the product, which is the video about. You also can tap into that audience interest because it's like, oh, I know this is Marquise's video, or I know this is Mr. Who's the Boss video because of the fact they're in the thumbnail, but obscured a little bit, but you still know who it is. So I ran it here and it worked really successfully. So I think we're gonna probably like double down now that Will knows it works. 4 million views, which is like I think pretty solid. It's 2x outlier, which is like not hard to do, but it's like way more difficult than it is easy.
That's basically one out of many formats, right? I tried ban, but you actually have like quite a few formats that comes again and again, right? The I tested, the visiting cool place or cool gym, the I investigated, diets, and collabs. Maybe we can deep dive a bit more into the world's most expensive gym, which is basically going to be your number one most popular video at some point. Again, how did you come up with that idea first?
Well, usually when I go away to travel, like if I go to like LA or, anywhere, I usually like, okay, I want to go for more than one video. Like go there for a week, bang out like 4 to 5 and then come home and just like chill a little bit. So that one, I was actually going to Arizona for another video and I was like, okay, so like what can I like do here? And I started just searching things to do in Arizona, and then I stumbled upon Exos Gym, which is like the first world's most expensive gym I did. And I kind of like looked more into that, and then I started to find articles that this is like one of the most expensive gyms in the world. Mm-hmm. And then I was like, oh, okay, this is definitely an angle that I have to do. Again, similar thing. So I did that video, it was super successful. So then I was going to New York, and I was like, okay, well, I got to think of some more videos. So I just started randomly searching anything for like gyms in New York, like what's new in New York, like just New York news. And then literally within like the same week that I was searching all this stuff, like this Continuum club opened up, and it was like, it's coming, and this $10,000 a month gym. And I was like, I have to be the first YouTuber to do this. So like I messaged them, and then fortunately, like it doesn't usually happen like this where they just get back to you right away, but he got back to me like right away.
Nice.
And he's like, yeah, you can come. So now I was like, okay, I know this is going to work. I know exactly the thumbnail that I want to do.
Yeah.
Because it's proven to work.
Right.
And like I just can't go wrong unless I royally like mess up the video and I just don't perform to what I know I can do. It's gonna just crush.
Can we bring that thumbnail up?
Yes.
I think it's a really interesting thumbnail. Not one I designed. I think this is like Ollie and Will. So it'll be interesting to have Will break it down, because I think it's an exceptionally good thumbnail.
Personally, I don't like it.
Really?
Yeah.
You don't like it?
No.
Why?
Because it seems way too childish for me, for my taste at least, and it just seems like a little bit over the top. And I mean, if I was scrolling, I'd be like, okay, this is fake for sure. So, I mean, the only reason, like if I look at my previous one, it's the same kind of vibe, right? Where I golded everything out and had like the supercar and stuff. This one just seems a little bit more Photoshoppy for my taste compared to my other one. But I just anything gold, man. When it comes to like expensive gyms, you have a gold dumbbell or like gold outside. It just seems to just, for some reason, perform.
I mean, it works on the Mr. Beast channel.
Yeah.
The gold toilet, the gold seats.
Yep.
It's data back. Basically, people relate that to luxury, and they want to click. They want to see the dream. Like 10K gym, that's crazy. That's basically $300 a day.
Yeah,
which is what most people pay for a year.
Yeah,
when you think about it.
Yeah.
So yeah, are there even more expensive gym out there in the world? Or
that is the most expensive gym membership in the world right now. Yeah.
Okay, well, it's crazy.
Give it a while, and there'll be one in Dubai for sure.
Every year, I'm searching it right away. Yeah, because I'm gonna do another one.
That's great. That's a good idea. It's also really smart because like you double down on that format really hard, and it gives you kind of like a unique advantage where it's like, I'm not gonna say where other people can't do it, but it's like from their perspective and their audience perspective, it's like socially frowned upon if like someone like takes that idea. So it's like kind of nice there. But it's also like something that like every year, right? There's like a new one you can make an updated version on. So like it's almost like an evergreen bucket in that sense where it's like you can keep producing content. And also like these videos do great out of the gate, but they also do well over time. They're just entertaining. So yeah, I mean, this is like I think a slam dunk video idea, even if you don't like the thumbnail. I personally like the thumbnail. Yes, it is a little bit Photoshoppy, but it does work really well. And I think if Ollie was here, unfortunately, he couldn't join us because he's British. He would probably be like, yeah, this is a good thumbnail because I like it. I understand the concept, and I think it's actually really really well done for what it is.
But I think it's funny because I think we were talking on the way here. The thumbnails I like always don't underperform on the A/B test.
Mm-hmm.
It's always like I find the ones that are more aesthetic looking and more like realistic looking always underperform, and then the more like Photoshoppy, like kind of like you're like wow, like always do better.
It's the more efficient ones, basically. Like this one, you clearly see Gold Gym, Bugatti, you 3 elements, super clear. Whereas when they're more aesthetic, it'll be like a lot of little tiny details that you don't know where to look, but overall it looks beautiful. That was again one of the formats. The other format is collabs, right? That's a big thing on the channel. You've collabed with Francis and Ganu, Sebum, all your friends, YouTubers. I'm curious, how does one prepare for like a collab? Do you hit them up? Do they reach out?
Usually it's only me. I feel like there's very few people in especially the fitness industry that are as like content driven as I am. There's probably like a handful of us. And it's usually that same handful that kind of goes to everybody and it's like, yo, do you want to do a video together? And like they're just like, sure, yeah, let's do it. The beautiful thing about collabs is that there is no preparation because like you can just feed off one another. Like it's not all about you. Like when you have the camera just at you, there's so much pressure on you to be able to be the one that's entertaining. Whereas like you can kind of like riff off one another and then one guy can take over like a segment and then you can kind of just like back off a little bit. So it's really easy. Like I could film 7 collabs in 7 days and be like completely fine, not burnt out. But if I did 7 videos on my own in 7 days, I would need to like sleep for like 2 weeks, you know, because it takes so much mental like strength to actually do all that. So that's a beautiful, like it's collabs are good because they're very low effort and like depending on who it is, the return is great because you have a lot of overlapping audience. People want to see you guys together. And if you don't have an overlapping audience, like you're going to gain their audience as well. So it's a really big win-win situation. However, for me lately, I feel like collabs are not my thing.
Oh, interesting. Why?
Yeah, I just think my best videos are when I'm on my own. I used to really rely on collabs because I think I got kind of lazy, to be honest with you. I think I was just like, I'm going to go to LA and shoot 7 videos in 7 days. Like and make them like really simple and then just come home and chill a bit. Like that's what I did. And it's like, it's not that it didn't work, it worked. But then I don't know, I started to like not enjoy it.
Right.
And now I think that like with how I like to make videos now, it doesn't resonate with me and like the audience. I think it's kind of like almost weird, to be honest. Because I think there's more of a personal thing in my personal storytelling in my videos that you kind of miss when you get a collab. I feel like people watch me for a specific reason, and when I collab, you're not getting it.
Yeah, well, compared to other YouTubers where they'll go, let's say Mr. B is more for the concepts of stuff. They go to you for you, basically.
Yeah.
Which then ends up creating a pretty strong community, I think.
Exactly.
Well, people follow you for your humor and all that. Yeah.
Yeah, no, I mean, I think it's interesting because you can just track this on your channel where it's like earlier on and like even like up to kind of recently, like the collab videos are great because if you were talking about the audience cross-pollination, where you get their audience and like they get exposed to you and then they'll stay for you and keep coming back for your humor, your wit, like kind of what you present in the videos because it's a unique offering that other people don't necessarily have. So that I like a lot. But yeah, I can understand wanting to deviate from that, right? Where it's like you're doing collabs at that point. And then, you know, just picking it up yourself, having like maybe yourself filming or one guy filming and having you be the main subject of whatever you're doing, like performs better. And people like that. It's the same reason why people like Ryan Trahan and like even like Casey Neistat to an extent, like back in the day. So yeah, I think it's interesting. I do think there's like room in the future for like bigger collabs for you rather than just like, yo, hey, Jeff, or hey, like Jeremy, or hey, whoever, like, let's do this, let's do that.
Absolutely, yeah. I do think that one of the things that I was so collab focused that it actually took away from my ability to think of videos for myself, like to just do on my own. So it kind of makes me wonder if I wasn't in that mindset, like what other videos I could have made because I was just so like tunnel visioned on I'm going here, who lives here, and like let's collab with them. And now it's nice to kind of be out of that headspace where like I'm still open to doing collabs, but like now I'm like I would like to just shoot something on my own in this space wherever I'm at.
Gives you a lot of freedom. That's fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
However, would there be one dream collab you'd love to do?
I'm a huge John Mayer fan.
John Mayer.
Yeah.
Okay.
And like nothing to do with fitness at all. He just seems like a really dope dude.
Okay.
Okay. That's
And I just feel like
interesting.
it'd be, and like not even in terms of views, I'd just be like, it'd be cool to meet the guy and just like he's just like he just seems like an interesting dude and just like he probably has a really interesting morning routine or a daily routine and just do it, you know?
Yeah. Okay.
Good
Probably
try.
an unexpected answer.
Yeah. There's like I was like totally expecting something like crazy, like Arnold or something wild like that. I thought that'd been like a crazy like answer, but no, just unexpected.
Yeah. What about Arnold? Would that be one or?
I mean, I think it would obviously it'd perform. I don't know how like I wouldn't be necessarily like very enthusiastic or excited about doing it particularly. Like I mean, that'd be great. It'd be cool to do it, but it's not on my list for sure. The Rock would probably be pretty cool.
Yeah, I was just about to bring that up.
Yeah.
The Rock would be good.
Yeah.
A lot of WWE stars I think would be like super killer. Like a John Cena one would be cool.
That'd be
Yeah.
cool. Yeah.